Happy birthday, everyone, and welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast with your hosts, Jackie and Dan, the #1 podcast on ApplePodcast.com, dedicated to the birthdays you know and love. So without further ado, take it away, Dan.
Go shawty, it's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Have a wonderful day.
I'm wishing you the happiest birthday.
Happy birthday. This is big. It's your birthday.
Did I ever tell you guys about when I got some potting soil in my Brita filter and I didn't notice it for a couple days, and then there was I was shitting a lot. I was like, God, I'm shitting a lot. And then I went to refill my Brita filter and there was just algae covering the whole bottom of it. Green slime.
Drinking dirt?
Potting soil. With fertilizer in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, hang on to that. It's going to be tough to get that this summer.
You gave yourself Legionnaire's disease in your
Is that what that is? Shit,
Lambert-Ehlers
I felt
disease.
real sick.
But see, and there's kind of an irony there, Jackie, in that you were trying to be snooty and hoity-toity with your fancy water, but if you had just drinking fresh tap water from Ishpeming, Michigan, it would have been the good stuff. Yeah,
Say less.
a little bit of rust in there and whatnot, and some bugs.
It's rusty, it's leaden, and
gas.
it also is chalky for some reason. Bob Chalky.
Bob Chalky, shout out, friend of the show. And speaking of the show, this
one?
This is this one. And what we're doing today is, let's just say this isn't necessarily your average episode of the Happy Birthday Podcast. I guess quality-wise, Paul, I'm speaking.
Oh my gosh.
Why is it not your average episode? Is this a special episode?
Well, Jackie, I'm glad that you asked, and I'm glad that Paul is eating, because he's going to need a lot of brain food to guess which celebrities have a birthday, because today
that's right.
will not be guessing birthdays.
I
will not
actually forgot.
presenting a segment. I will not be clicking any links. I will not have an occupation or gender. I am the one who selected the birthdays for you. You could say that Producer Dan. It makes sense. I mean, you guys have been complaining about my performance as host for the past couple of weeks. You were lobbing some accusations against me a couple weeks ago, and before that, I forgot to record. And I was
You didn't show up last week.
Yeah, so maybe it's time to do a little reset. Have you guys take the main reins, but I will still be here. I will. What, main reins?
My main reign. Do you ever? Can I ask you a question really quick?
Well, yeah, please go ahead.
About GERD.
Yeah. Which
GERD
stands for?
I don't know, but is it when you burp and stomach acid comes up and burns your esophagus?
That's part of it. Yeah, that's kind of the main
I
It's
did
an
that today.
onomatopoeia.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I girded so much yellow acid on my throat.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's because I took my meds and then I drank a Red Bull and then that was all. And then I girded it up a little bit. And welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast.
I will be stepping back a little bit as host
Dan
today,
is
and but like I said, I will be
But his
here
birthday
to
is
help
November
guide
12th.
things along and make sure that you guys are putting out a great product. Speaking of great products, I kind of wanted to tell you guys. Oh my God,
Josh, please. You have to quit it.
What?
Quit it.
Sorry.
Can you mute him?
I can, but I don't want to. I don't think I should have to
can't.
do that.
I'm not going to be muted in the recording.
Yeah. Well,
I'm almost done. I have half a plate of nachos
Yeah, just
and one case
why
of
does he
back
have
up
to do
a
this
little bit.
antisocial
Just back up.
behavior? Speaking of great products,
Taco Bell.
Yes, can we have a few words about Taco Bell, Jack?
Yeah, I would like to live Moss. And in doing so, that means please bring back the taquitos, the rolled tacos. There is no reason to get rid of them.
And speaking of great products, I wanted to tell you guys about a great new app I just downloaded. It only cost $7.99 in the App Store. And what it's going to help you do, ironically enough, is just keep track of all your apps. Because, Jackie, I imagine you're like a small business lady.
Yes.
And you are probably
very small.
using a lot of apps on the go. And
not only apps, but I have an iPad, I have a MacBook, I have an iPhone.
So many devices.
Yes.
So I just downloaded a new app called Show My Apps. And what this does is it's going to help you make sense of all the apps you have on your phone. And when you download Show My Apps, you log on, and it then shows you sort of a panel, just exactly like what it is on your home screen of every app that you have on your phone. And you scroll through it just like you would on your normal home screen on your smartphone. and all those apps are there, and you can look at them and kind of take stock before you exit it and navigate that same menu screen where you can actually use the apps.
Yeah, it's nice to have them cataloged without being like, oh, what if I accidentally open one? Or what if I accidentally hold it down too long and all the apps start jiggling? This way you can just see, okay, these are the apps I have.
Oh, what if I accidentally liked ex-girlfriend's bikini picture from 12 years ago?
God.
Yeah.
I hate when I do that. Ugh. Or when you're on
picture,
Facebook
and
then you go on porn and then you accidentally go share to Facebook. It happens to me all the time on accident.
They really need to get rid of that button on Pornhub. Because, it causes a lot of problems.
So
I'm going to guess today is the birthday of...
My name's Josh, and it's September 20th.
I would say Ghostface Killer.
Close. It is a white man.
Mark Zuckerberg, I do not give you permission to share porn on my personal Facebook account.
I don't think Ghostface Killer is a white man.
No, but Ghostface.
Ghostface is a slur for the white man.
Oh, so it's a white man. Is he alive? Can I ask questions or no? Or no?
Well, he's dead as a doornail.
Oh, dead white guy.
One of your favorite.
There's only a couple people.
Oh, speaking of which, remind me. I know I told you guys I was going to step back a little bit today, but I do have something about a dead white guy that I want to share later on today.
Okay.
Should I just say it right now?
Solomon
I'll let you guys do your thing.
Rushdie. Who is
Solomon
that?
Rushdie?
How do I know that? Is that a guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an evil man, but he's still with us, I believe.
He got stabbed in the head.
Yeah.
Oh.
He got pwned.
I remember when he got coned in
This
the
guy,
head.
Jackie, is not him, and this man I'm talking about was born in 1926. Can you believe that? All the way down in Cumming, Georgia.
Cumming, Georgia. Okay. And so, does he have a name that is funny or regular?
You could say that. Yeah. He does
Is
have
it
a
an
pretty
acronym?
silly name.
I mean, where do you stand on that?
No. I guess
Okay.
not.
Debatable, but no.
I guess there's like some interesting synergy with like his name and
Okay.
maybe the town he's born in, but it's not an acronym.
Is his name Dick or Richard?
No, but he was a stock car racing driver and carpenter by trade.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This guy, after he did that kind of crap, he then performed on Hee Haw.
Are you familiar with Hee Haw, Jackie?
That's the talking horse.
No, that's Mr. Ed.
Hee Haw is a Western show?
It was a variety show, like a hillbilly variety show.
Hillbilly variety show.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a race car driver from 100 years ago.
And then I'm going to real quick, just to give Jackie a little bit of context, see if I can pull up that Hee Haw theme song, if that's all right with you.
Stroker? Is his last name Stroker?
No.
Well, I'm going to need a clue about his name because I do not know who this is. I've never heard of this man.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. So you said you just watched Sopranos, right?
Yeah, she just finished it yesterday.
Yeah. No.
You remember the guy who's like, he's like kind of like an invalid and he's got the big glasses on?
Uncle Junior.
Mm-hmm. That's his first name.
Uncle?
No.
Junior.
Yeah. Last name is?
Junior Rancher? Is it a verb?
It could be.
Junior
yeah.
Swinger.
Yeah, kind of.
Junior.
Pluralized verb. Like pluralize your ass. What's your favorite part about getting fucking stoned and going to Costco?
Hot dogs.
Nope. Try again. Sorry, Sam's Club.
Yeah, Jackie
Oh,
doesn't
I've
know
never
what
been to
Costco
Sam's
is.
Club.
Can I try?
Just
Can I?
try to imagine. No, Dan, please.
Okay. Sorry.
The samples, the free samples.
So
Junior
his
Samples.
name is
Junior Free Samples.
Junior Free Samples. Bam, bam, bam. It is the birthday of Junior Samples.
Junior Samples, and he was a hee-haw race car driver.
Yep. His name is
Hello?
Alvin Samples Jr., better known as Junior Samples. He's an American comedian best known for his 14-year run as a cast member on the television show Hee Haw.
Okay.
Wow. That's
he's
almost as long as Kenan Thompson's been on Saturday Night Live.
Jackie, you're going to love this. This guy dropped out of school in the 6th grade.
Oh,
Yeah.
dumb.
And he made his breakthrough in radio at the age of 40 by telling a story about catching the largest fish ever seen in his hometown. The story was a humorous tall tale, and the recording of the radio story became a best-selling novelty record. And I believe Dan might have that pulled up. Dan, can we go to A1, please? Can you pull up A1?
Yeah, 1 second here.
6, 7.
That's not the right one. I'm sorry. 1 second. Sorry, I'm kind of new at this whole producer thing. Here we go.
Mr. Samples, I understand you caught a big bass on Lake Lanier.
Well, he was a pretty good size.
How big was he?
22 pounds, 9 ounces.
22 pounds and 9 ounces. Well, the world's record, of course, is 22 pounds and 4 ounces. I believe you'd have one 5 ounces over that.
Well, I thought he's 25 pounds something. I mean, I took the fish home, brought him home, cleaned him, and eat him. I didn't know that, well, I never thought about being nothing like that. I mean, I didn't think I had no record. I know that I had a record, but I didn't think I did on the fish.
So, Jack, he's
measure?
kind of like
Should
a
I-
1960s Hawk Tua. That makes sense. Kind of a old-timey Haley Welch.
And if anyone is looking for this track, it's called World's Biggest Whopper.
Yeah, and it's funny as fuck.
Also,
But
looking
we
at
can't
the...
play it, or we will
Yeah.
be banned and shut down.
Can I
So
just...
basically, he got the
Well-
record fish and then ate it. Because one time at Mr. Movies in the gumball machine, I won a free movie and I immediately ate the gumball.
You wolfed it.
And the lady said, "Show me your tongue." She still gave me the free movie.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Did you try that again?
No, I felt like such a bastard.
Well,
You
felt
didn't
like
write
shit.
the words free movie on your tongue with a Sharpie and just go in every time. Zoolander on the house.
I actually got that tattooed on my lower lip, and they'd always give me free shit when I went in there. It was great. So yeah, that's basically a little bit of Junior Samples. Now you're asking, okay, what are you doing for your section? You're not just going to read the Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. What I did was
Okay.
I took a little bit of my own money that I had squirreled away. Don't tell my wife.
Well,
You didn't hear that. I took a little bit of my own money.
Fuck
and I
her, hey?
He went down on Fiverr.com.
oh.
And so seeing this guy's name pop up when Dan sent me the birthdays, I'm thinking, Junior Samples. I work with samples. I'm kind of like a sample guy and not just urine and cum. I'm talking like music beats and that kind of stuff. So I thought, okay, well, you just heard we got plenty of recordings of this guy, plus as well as Hee Haw. So I got a hold of a producer on Fiverr.com, and I said, can you sample this guy Junior Samples for a funny bit I'm going to do on my radio show? And he said, sure, no problem. It'll be, $350, whatever.
What?
Happily paid that.
$5.
Huh?
I thought everything on there was $5.
Well, it's denominations of, so the lowest you can charge is 5. But then it's up, so it's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95,
Fuck, you
100,
beat
and
me.
then it's so on and so it goes. So,
My nephews did that same bit on Easter, by the way.
really? It's ironic.
I actually have a quick recording of Jackie's nephews on Easter.
6, 7.
Accurate.
So what I
Disrespectful
did
to say
was
that on Easter.
I downloaded this from this guy. I think it sounds great. I think it's really cool. And then, well, I'm just gonna let you guys listen for yourselves and see
Okay.
if you can kind of see what's going on here.
And that's clip 1B, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's check it out.
Strong swimmers, big load. Way to go. 2:45 a.m. Subject takes 15 cc's expecting, supplemented with 100 milligrams of progesterone, 2 milligrams of estrogen. Salute. All right. Let's find a spot. Let's put a bun in your oven.
Where did you get the egg, by the way?
The egg? Mm-hmm. A colleague of mine. An anonymous harvest.
Is that
Had
Mr.
a couple
Mom?
spares. Just relax.
I always loved this song. Would you like to dance? I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm really pregnant.
So,
I'm pregnant. I'm
yeah, just keep
pregnant.
listening for a little bit.
I'm really pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm really pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. Fertilize the egg and implant it into my abdomen. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm really pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm really pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm really
Can you turn it up, please?
This is a good drug. Supplements. Supplements to come.
Okay, so that's basically
Well,
it. So I
5 more
don't know if you
seconds.
guys can tell what happened there, but I think so. As I'm listening, I'm going, that's not the Hee Haw guy. That's obviously
sound
Danny
like him.
DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I realized there was some miscommunication. Maybe English was not his first language. He thought I wanted samples from the movie Junior, not samples of Junior samples. So the beat got all kind of
Sure.
like mixed up and like, but I mean, I think it was worth the money regardless.
Yeah, I mean, you got a product in the end.
I did. Yeah, it was
Junior.
like honestly a fine deliverable, and I would be happy
A deliverable, yeah.
to show that to anyone
Sure.
who asked to see it, and as well as put it up on Bandcamp. So
You should make a viral pregnancy announcement TikTok and use that as the music sound.
That'll be our next post.
I'm pregnant.
Coming
I'm
straight up on
pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm
TikTok.com.
pregnant.
have you guys ever seen the movie Junior?
You know, I've heard of
Yeah,
it.
where he gets him pregnant.
Yeah, Danny DeVito comes in Arnie's ass and he gets pregnant.
Well, better
pregnant.
that
I'm
than the other way
pregnant.
around, because I think, I mean, if with all due respect, if Danny was bottoming, Arnie would split him in two.
Oh yeah, honestly that would be such a problematic height gap relationship that I wouldn't even want to kind of go down that road.
Yeah. Well, I mean, thanks for sharing that. I'm sorry that, whatever, foreigner, if I can say that you hired to prepare that didn't quite understand the assignment, but it's nice to get a chance to think about that movie, Junior.
Yeah.
We should watch that.
Yeah, I would love to watch that.
I'm gonna watch that tonight.
And then can I just say, I couldn't help myself but browse some of the YouTube comments on the YouTube video of the world's biggest Whopper record. And there's a nice comment on here that someone just said, "What is this?"
The hell?
What is this?
Huh?
What the hell is this?
Get this. Why is this on my computer?
So happy birthday, Junior Samples. We love you, and we think. I
Happy
wish
birthday,
that I
Junior.
could have done more of a Junior Samples kind of hee-haw themed variety show thing,
That
but
would have been nice. I
yeah,
was expecting something like that, but
yeah, but that's not what. That's in the end, you get what you pay for, and I paid the ultimate price. So.
yeah. And
Thank you for your sacrifice.
maybe there's a lesson there that when it comes down to it, you want to hire American labor.
I don't.
No,
I would
I
have
don't
done
care
it
for
way
Americans,
less.
if I'm being honest.
I guess I don't either.
Yeah.
I love them.
Who's your Jack? What's your favorite race?
Louisiana.
Every time I bring this up on the show, so you guys just dance around the question.
Jackie, top 10 races. Remember, if you're in 10th place, it doesn't mean you're
Louisiana.
a bad race. You're just okay.
Just not my favorite.
Yeah.
I just fuck with the other ones more.
Yeah.
Japanese.
First or last?
No, Louisiana people first. What are they called?
Creole.
No,
Cajun.
no.
Acadian.
Frenchman.
What are the hill people that they say Abraham Lincoln was?
That's not Louisiana people. That's
No,
like
it's
blue,
like
blue people.
He's from Illinois.
those guys.
Those
Hawaians,
people.
Mayans?
Whatever Abraham Lincoln was
Hawaians,
one of those
Hawaiians. Okay.
Japanese,
Yep.
Native American / Indigenous
/
North American.
Whatever race / is.
people. And he is right between those two things she said.
Yeah, /
There's got to be more.
Japanese, like Norway.
Oh, come on, Jackie. We don't
Is that different from what I am?
Yeah. It's different than what we are.
Honestly, we should do a race
don't know any
reveal.
other
I've never
ones.
discussed my race.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I don't know any other races. I only know those 7.
Full-blooded Caucasian male.
Wow.
Oh, Egyptian.
That's a good one. Yeah,
Ancient
that's one
or
of my
modern?
favorites.
I guess first ancient, then modern. So that would take up 2. And then number 10 would have to be.
Don't say it. Remember, you have to live with this, whatever you decide.
Kazakhstan.
Oh, very nice. Hey?
Yeah.
Um,
Have you seen that movie?
No, I've been meaning to get
Kazakhstan?
around to it.
The movie?
Actually, I watched. Would you believe I watched Borat in the theater by myself?
I would believe.
Yeah,
I do believe that as well.
I had a solo movie going phase.
I
when
want
was,
to believe, and I do believe that you did that.
and I had plenty of friends at the time. I did. I had a lot of friends. When did Borat come out? God damn it!
Friends.
2003. I want to say 2002,
2006.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Wow. Okay. I
Oh
didn't
my
have
god!
many
I was so
friends.
off. That's honestly so fucking embarrassing.
It was
That's
released
late.
one
That's late
week
in
before
life.
my 18th birthday. And speaking of which, you know what I was thinking about recently? Before we move on to
18th birthday?
Jackie's segment. Yeah, I was just thinking about 18 people
shit.
turning 18.
When you became a man.
Yeah, but I actually was thinking about something that I did on the day that I turned 18. And I was reminded of it because the other day I was wearing my Cal's Party Store t-shirt, which I don't have on right now. I could go show it to you, but it's upstairs. I don't want to go upstairs.
Can I guess what it is?
Can you guess what is?
Can I guess the thing that you did on your 18th birthday?
Oh, yes, please.
This is a guessing game show.
Yeah. Well, Jackie can guess as well. But she
I
doesn't
think
care.
that
You went to Cal's.
Well,
You went
Paul-
to buy.
At the
You
same
went to
time.
Cal's. You bought a pack
Yeah,
of
just a
cigarettes,
pack of cigarettes.
and they had already been selling you cigarettes, and they weren't.
Oh.
They were. They went. Wait a minute.
Nope.
Okay.
You had the first part right?
I think you went and bought cigarettes, and you didn't get a lighter, so you had to ask them for free matches because you didn't have enough money to get a lighter.
Oh. And then his lighter fell in the creek.
Hey! And then I had to go see Harold and Kumar stone sober.
Yeah.
No, Jackie, F you. That was very insulting that you think I would not have had a lighter because I had already been underage smoking for years at that point.
Yeah,
I
I've been
always had a
underage
lighter.
smoking my whole life,
except for
and
when
I
dropped it in
always
the
have to be
creek
like,
the one
"Fuck,
time.
I don't have a lighter anywhere in my car or my pocket."
Or
I
I would
still
have a
carry one
lighter and it was
sometimes.
just didn't. Yeah. Well, in case someone wants to smoke around you.
I haven't had a
Yeah.
cigarette in probably a year at least.
Same.
I don't know how long it's been, honestly.
I haven't
didn't keep track.
in many years, but I was thinking that this November we are coming up on the 20th anniversary of my first
this show?
purchased. Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's wild, dude.
Wow.
We were
You
inspired.
guys feel old yet, listeners? You've been listening to this shit for 20 years.
I feel psychotic.
I was just 16 when we started this.
I
Now
don't feel good all of a sudden.
I'm turning a little gray in the body.
And there wasn't even podcast. We had nowhere to post it, so we were just making these recordings and
And just mailing
Sitting
the
on 'em,
CDs
yeah.
to Steve Jobs, and he didn't know what to do with it
no. But it inspired him to create the iPod.
and pass away.
And I'm thinking that maybe this November 10th, on my however old I'll be turning, Cal's should sponsor an event where I do a recreation of to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the cigarettes, where I go in and buy a pack of cigarettes and we make like a big event out of it. And
What
Jackie,
brand?
you could do like probably a brand that's not even around anymore.
Well, what would you get?
I'm trying to remember if I bought Camels or Lucky Strikes. I'm pretty sure I bought Camels because I was a Camel guy.
Nice.
Shout out Camel cigarettes.
Camel Crush.
Joe
maybe?
Camel.
And people talked. No, they didn't have Camel
Crunch.
Did they have Camel Crunch yet? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have you tried Energy Camels? They're good.
And
You
Jackie,
know what pisses me off really quick?
Yeah.
Lay it on me, sister.
I got an advertisement for...
Oh, here we go.
Get this. Some sort of mojito cocktail flavored Zyn nicotine pouch. You're telling me my options are basic or basic menthol, and you're out here chawing down on mojito cocktail flavored nicotine pouches?
You don't have to smoke.
You used to be able to get orange, strawberry, grape, creme brulee. Now it's regular or menthol.
bring
Well, they have
back.
better lobbyists down at Zine.
But you know what you can get on Temu is the Camel Crunch balls. They sell different flavors that you could put in your own filter.
And just kind of chew them up.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You're joking me.
Funny.
I'm not joking.
How do you put them in? You don't want to have to be shoving balls in your own filter?
No, it comes with like a little poker. You poke it and then you pop the ball in and then
You
So
do
then you
not
can-
want Temu cigarette accessories. I'm
Yes, I
saying it right
do.
now.
If you want a creme brulee Virginia Slims like we had back in 06, yes, you fucking do. We're going to move.
I used to love that Dejarum Dungeness crab. The pink ones, the long pink ones.
Yeah, in Canada, they had the Marlboro All Dressed was pretty popular.
Oof, so good. A little vinegar twang.
Concrete jungle, wet dream tomato. Wet dream tomato.
Listeners, go back and listen. A couple weeks ago, we played a sample of Octua on Bill Maher's and whatever.
And this week was samples of the movie Junior in a little goof 'em up.
Yes.
And moving on now to
To
the ad break,
Jackie's
and then we will
segment.
go on to Jackie's
Well, let's-
segment, and then as well as Dan is going to do a song.
Thank you for listening to the Happy Birthday Podcast. We are sponsored by NBC's latest game show, Deal or Nah.
What can you tell us about Deal or Nah, Jackie?
Deal or Nah is like
Nar.
a guy comes up to you on the street and he says, deal or nah. And you have to say deal or nah. And then if you take the deal, he'll be like, what's your body count? And if you get it right, there is a briefcase. And in
Oh,
the
shit.
briefcase could be $1 million. Could be nothing.
Which is also my body count, 1 million.
Could be horse hay. Thursday nights at 6 p.m.
Okay, yeah, I'll
That's
check
gotta
that
feel
out.
terrible to come home from Studio City and your wife's like, so did you win big on Deal or Nah? And you drop down your briefcase full of horse hay and you say,
Open
what do
it
you
up.
think?
Hey, man. No pun intended. That
Stinks.
shit's expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I have to buy it for my freaking birds.
You're putting horse hay on your
'Cause
birds?
bird hay, you need bird hay.
Don't get me started, okay?
Do you go to that Horse Unlimited store?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And they're like, you have to show us a picture of your horse to buy this. And they know I'm getting it for chickens, but I just say, Grok, show me a picture of a horse. And then a beautiful Clydesdale pops up on my phone, and I say, see?
They're like, why does it have 5 hoofs?
He's special, okay? He needs lots of grass.
And I remember having this same exchange when I had to go buy. I was trying to buy a Lucky horseshoe and horseshoes as well as for the game of horseshoes. And they said, well, sir, I want some proof that you actually own a horse. And I didn't have my camera phone on me at the time because this was 2006. We didn't have camera phones back then. So I just picked up my guitar and I started singing. And I had a flute with me too.
I had this dream that I own a horse. His name is River. He comes when I call.
6, 7. Josh, guess who's
You guys ready to
birthday
get? Wait, well, I wanted to say one more word from our sponsor before we move on, Jackie. This episode is brought to you by the new website, freecomputers.com. Do you want a new computer, but you don't want to pay for it? Then head on over to our new sponsor, freecomputers.com, your one-stop, non-shop for all your free computer needs. No login required, no hidden fees. In fact, there are no fees at all. Every computer on freecomputers.com is 100% on the house, and they have every computer ever made. Dell, Lenovo, iMac, Asus, Acer, Tandy, Commodore 64, MacBook Pro, you name it, and freecomputers.com's got it. And once you've made your selection, you've got it delivered right to your door at absolutely no cost to you. Don't use promo code HBDPOD at checkout because there ain't no discount on $0. Freecomputers.com, freecomputers.com, freecomputers.com.
And as well as, got a horse with less than fresh breath? Tired of turning away when your trusty steed leans in a little too close? Introducing Equidine, the toothpaste made just for horses. This is a review from one of our customers. Since using Equidine, Buttercup's smile has never been brighter. Formulated with equine-safe ingredients, Equidine helps clean teeth, freshen breath, and keep your horse grinning from stable to saddle. Because a healthy horse is a happy horse, and a fresh one is even better. Equidine, strong teeth, fresh breath, happy trails.
At Grok, write me a 30-second ad for horse tooth.
It's exactly what I just did.
Piece of crap. I'm going to kick your frickin' ass next time I see you.
Happy trails. You know, I thought of Equidine the other day because I was watching Triple G and I learned about a new vegetable called escarole. You guys ever heard about that?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
they said it on there, and on later in the night, I was trying to remember. I was like, "What the hell was that? Like weird lettuce?" And I was like, "Isn't it like something like Equidine?" And then I was like, "What the hell is Equidine?" It's like a horse paste for teeth or toothpaste for horse.
Horse paste for teeth.
Well, that's what they had to use back in like George Washington's time. A horse pasted him in there.
Yeah.
How do you think Shemp Howard kept his dentures in place?
Horse paste, of course.
Mo, where's my horse paste? My chompers are loose. Oh, before we do Jackie's
My
segment,
wife uses mane and tail
Whenever
and
we
Equidine.
start giggling like this, I think about that TikTok comment that we got that says, "I should start a podcast." It makes me feel like
fuck the haters.
Like a
We get-
stupid asshole.
we get more positive comments than negative. And I want to say, Jackie, I've alerted you to this before, but you continue week after week to get comments in support of your whiteout huffing.
I was just messing with it.
And it's always
wow, look at
it's
that.
always freaking girls too, like weird girls who are like, actually, it's so fucking good. Yes, queen.
No,
Mother's
because I'm wearing
mothering.
my Chaperone sweatshirt, and I noticed I got a grease stain on it. I've been monitoring this stain because it looks like water.
I got a grease stain on my Bo Diddley
Well,
shirt
it
today.
hasn't dried, so I was painting on it with whiteout because there's like little white stars on the shirt, and so then I was gonna do stars, but it actually looks like shit. So I stopped, and now I just have grease and whiteout on my $90 hoodie.
Throughout the pod today, we will be continuing to monitor the stain. So we'll check back in the situation.
It's grease.
And
I
yeah,
can tell you
Jackie,
right now, it's
I have
grease.
also claimed that I have a shirt that I'm wearing where I go, oh, it's just whiteout and toothpaste and horse paste, but it's
It's girl. It's girl. I'm sorry. I squat.
whiteout for horses. Were you wearing that sweatshirt, Jackie, when a little kid was looking at you at your restaurant and you were like, get the fuck out of here? Wasn't that what Roan did recently? There was some kid looking at her and she's like, get the fuck out of here. I'm eating
She had him thrown in prison.
The who's
Yeah,
He's still in prison.
Taken out.
Can't be looking at Chapel Roan.
I wouldn't.
Not
No,
at
she looks like a
breakfast.
witch. Scares me. I watched her in
She's
that.
very small.
I watched
too.
her in that
It's
movie
freaky.
Wabbins.
Oh, it's creepy.
Yeah, she's a little guy.
I thought she was like 6 foot.
He's a tyke.
What?
He's a tyke.
Tyke.
She can say that because she
Tyke?
is one,
know
but you
if she
can't
is.
call her that.
I can't call short women tykes.
The way you say it, it does kind of.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a slur. Is that the issue? Okay.
I think your
well,
T is.
I'm
a little
learning and I'm
too
growing.
Yeah.
dull.
No, it was fine, and I enunciated everything just right, and I said all the words and answered all the questions, and I did a good job.
And now, guess from Jackie who birthday it is.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Jackie, let's talk birthdays.
All right.
The first one that comes to mind is. Well, I'm just gonna. I don't know if I can.
First
say,
one,
I don't know if
bud.
I can say this on the radio.
Go ahead.
You can cuss.
Hi guys, I want.
Sorry.
Was that an
Was that
unskippable
me?
ad?
No, it was skippable.
Hi guys, I wanted to do a quick video.
Oh, that's Chapel Roan.
I had several people
God.
No, it's
asking if
not.
I could show how to do the tube for the horse paste properly.
That's Chapel
It's
Roan.
Chapel Roan. It
It's
is.
absolutely Chapel Roan.
So as you can see on this one, I have already used some of the ivermectin in here.
Oh,
Is that my mom?
I'm on your mom's YouTube channel, Jackie.
She loves that shit.
Hey guys.
I was getting a lot of requests on the horse paste. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jacqueline. Let's enough of this fun
No,
and
it's-
laughter.
That's all Paul.
It is the birthday
Oh yeah, you're right.
of Orlando Jones.
Okay, go ahead.
It was
Could
not the
be.
first one that came to mind. I should have trusted my gut instinct.
What was your gut instinct?
Donald Trump.
Really?
Yep.
Should be your gut instinct, yeah.
Who's the guy that Anthony Mackie replaced
What?
on
The
Never
fuck
mind.
are you talking about?
Never mind.
Say things that people know about.
Mackie?
Robin
Keep
Mackey?
guessing. Keep
Gus
guessing.
Macker?
Keep guessing. It's not that guy.
Don't meet a lot of guys
Gus
named
Macker.
Gus.
No, it's not Gus. Was that a real guy?
Yeah, Gus Macker.
Yeah, he was
Gus
like the
Macker.
frickin' he was a Mac at high school basketball.
Who's the guy who?
You're asking me now who your guy is? I
Who's
hope
the
you
guy
know.
who we were talking about? He has theories on birthdays. Your first birthday is not your first birthday. It's your second birthday.
Me.
No, the
Terrence
actor.
Howard.
Terrence Howard. Thank you. It's not his birthday.
Good. Is this now Terrence Howard famously has a micro penis and showed it in the 50 Cent movie? Is this man
really?
also have a micro penis? Yeah.
More like 50 centimeters. I
I've
guess that
never
would still be
seen
a
this
big
man's penis,
Big.
but good job on knowing that. Yes, this is a man. I've never seen his penis.
And I'm gonna
I
post
did-
a picture
something
of
told me it was a guy.
I'm gonna post a picture of Terrence Howard on
I
our
told you.
Facebook page and say I just say if Mo and Shemp had a brother named Terry. And that will go viral because people
Yes,
will like
it
that.
will.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it kind of like a is he like a is this like a disgraced man?
No, he is beloved.
A lot of guys are getting disgraced these days.
They are, yeah, Matt Lauer recently.
Yeah.
Friggin' witch hunt.
I've been meditating on that a lot
Yeah.
lately.
I think
I
if you
can't have buttons anymore.
that could be a security measure, you know, having that
True.
sort of locking mechanism.
Think about it. Somebody
Yeah.
steals your wallet. You're in the middle of a conversation, business meeting with a guy. He reaches over and steals your wallet off the desk. He bolts for the door. Now, without the button, He escapes. Security's probably too fat and slow. They don't catch him. He's halfway down the block by the time you even get your phone out to call the police. With the button, he's trapped in there with you, his new worst enemy.
And that's
Think
Lauer
about it.
Power.
Yeah.
I don't think if
Lauer
I was being
Power
robbed,
on
I'd want to
USA.
be trapped in the room with the guy. But I'm not Matt Lauer, so.
Is it Matt Lauer?
It is not. But Matt Lauer has probably met this guy.
Really? Is it Al Roper?
No, I would
cowboy
definitely
weatherman?
not have said probably met this guy if it was Al Roper.
I'm sure he knows his way around a tube of horse paste.
Al Roper?
This is an actor. a
Okay,
Hollywood
now we're
actor.
talking my language because you know
Hollywood
that I love
actor.
movies, I love the theater, and I love TV.
This guy's been on a TV show. He's been on a Hulu original TV show that I quite enjoyed.
Oh, Jeremy White, Alan White.
No. I
Is
didn't
it
like
that
that
show,
I didn't
Priebus?
watch that show. It's not Priebus.
That was on Apple.
Not seen that show.
Ray Seahorn.
He's
Well-
also in movies.
I don't know any other Hulu shows, so.
He was in a very famous movie when he was a child.
As a baby, or do you have lines?
He had lots of lines. I want to say he was probably 11 or
Haley
10.
Joel Osment.
Yes.
Whoa.
How'd you get it?
Holy shit!
I was trying to turn it off. I'm sorry.
How'd you get it?
What do you mean? You gave me clues. You gave me about 180 clues, and then I guessed it.
Yes, it was Haley Joel Osment. That is correct.
Yeah. Hey, shout out Ben Van Howe. I always thought Ben looked a lot like him.
You
Yeah.
did
Not in
say
a
that.
not in a
You've-
mean
yeah,
way.
You've,
No.
you have said that. That's not a mean thing at all. He's just normal.
Well, he's
regular
gone
looking
through
guy.
phases.
Haley Joel Osment was in a show on Hulu called Future Man that is not on Hulu anymore. They took it completely off the app. I don't know
Scrubbed.
why.
Lost media.
It was a Hulu original too. Like it's not going
Yes.
anywhere else.
I know. And it pisses me off because it's one of my favorite shows.
Hey, well, this just happened to Triple G too. They took every season before 36 down, and I'm fucking mad. I literally did buy one last night, which is shameful. I should admit that.
I should just buy it. This
Feels
is one of
horrible
those shows
buying
that-
shows on Amazon.
There's a show called
like that.
Future Man where one of the actors beats a video game that then the characters from the video game transport to his timeline, and they're like, you beat the game, you need to come with us, and then they go do all this stuff.
Do you want video
and
game
Haley
music
Joel
in the
Osment's
background?
there.
So
and
this is
then,
kind of like McGee and Me.
I'll get you
Yeah, it's
video
just like
game music
McGee
in the
and Me.
background.
Do you know McGee and Me?
So, Mac and Me. I know Mac and Me.
What's that?
The little alien guy. 90s movie.
I don't know that
Mac and
movie.
Me. This is video game music. Haley Joel Osment, born April 10th, 1988. Sorry, I can't see very well. Let me see if I can make my text.
Wow, he's almost the same age as me. Same.
Okay, here we
actually
go.
younger than Dan. That's crazy.
Wow.
1988, so he'll be 56 years old.
He must be really.
Haley Joel Osment
really young.
gained immense fame as a child actor for
Gained
his
a lot
role
of
as
weight.
Cole
He
Sear.
gained immense weight as an adult.
Gained immense fame as child actor for his role as Cole Sear in the 1999 psychological thriller The Sixth Sense. His iconic performance featuring the line, Dan, what's the line?
Go to the chopper.
I see dead people.
I see dead horses.
Earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor.
Well, a
at
kid's
age 11.
Oscar, though, I think.
The film stars Bruce Willis. I can't read. The film stars Bruce Willis as a child psychologist whose patient, played by Haley Joel Osment, claims that he can see and talk to the dead using his sixth sense. Now, we all know humans have 5 senses. Dan, elaborate.
Smell is number 1.
Sex.
Sex.
No.
Oh, the urge to have
erotic
sex.
touch.
Yeah.
Come on, touch. Smell.
Food?
Well,
Food?
Yeah.
Taste.
Consuming
Dreams?
Oh, I can't do pinky with this one.
Dreaming?
What?
Um,
Wait, what's wrong with your pinky?
I
Yeah.
can't.
Oh,
What is going on?
Jackie has
Just put
some
it
sort
up.
of a pinky
I
palsy
can't put it
going on.
down.
Your
is-
whole
Put my whole where?
hand.
I'll switch
just put
hands.
your-
Oh,
fingers
whole
Smell?
also. Smell,
Smell.
whole. Dreams. Hot food, cold
Smell,
food.
taste,
Hot
sight,
lunch, cold lunch. Yeah.
vision.
The two
No,
genders.
sight is vision. Wait, hold on.
Sight,
No.
vision,
Imagination.
Seeing, looking around.
Imagination is a huge one, honestly.
I need help with this.
Perception.
Smell, number one.
Smell, taste,
Grace.
see,
Ideas,
touch.
singing,
What's the fifth one?
Volume.
music.
Hear. Okay. Sight, sound. No, sound
Knowledge.
is here. Sight, smell, sound, taste, and touch. Okay.
Clothing.
Grok, what are the six senses? Sixth sense.
So in the movie,
That is
called
one
Sixth
nickel and
Sense-
one penny.
Sixth
6 cents.
sense.
50 cents.
The boy can see dead people. Okay, that is his extra sense. He can't smell them or anything.
Thank God, hey?
See them with his eyes, which I feel like is just the one vision. Is the
That
fifth
would be.
sense.
They should do a reboot of it where he just can smell it, but he can't. So just every now and then he's just like, oh.
Well, you're on to something because it has recently been announced that Haley
I'm
Joel
sorry.
Osment will reprise his role as Cole Sear in the upcoming Seventh Sense 2027. That's right.
He
Dan.
sees dead people and his name is Seer.
What?
That's
Jackie? Talk to Paul. I'm not hosting this episode.
SEAR. So that'd be like if he sees steaks.
Oh, or if he worked at Sears Roebuck.
Dan and Paul, this is for both of you. I would
No,
like to
don't
know.
stop involving him.
No,
This is
it's
my,
because.
this is my
Okay, Josh.
zone. Thank you.
If you
I'll chime in as well.
were writing The Seventh Sense starring Haley Joel Osment, what would the seventh sense be? And then I'll tell you what it actually is. You can sense empathy?
Yeah, some of us can. It's a weakness, but some of us can.
A lot of people have actually told me that I'm sort of an empath, and that's just something I would wish upon others, is to be able to get kind of like get that idea of what other people are going through.
People tell me I'm a bit of an extroverted introvert.
So in the seventh
special needs
sense,
as
you're
well.
saying Haley Joel Osment would go around and he would be able to tell
How like other people are feeling
if
about stuff.
other people were empathetic.
No, he would just
could
have
just
empathy.
He could feel their feelings.
That would be his superpower.
That would be his seventh sense.
Yeah.
In a world without empathy, he can see a guy like drop an ice cream cone and go, "Oh man, that must suck for that guy."
Yeah. And these
Or he
days it's
can-
like, well, who did he vote for?
Well,
You know?
yeah, or he's
Is he
listening to the lady
trans?
be like, "Yeah, is that trans? Trans should drop their ice cream cone. I don't give a fuck." That's kind of the basis of the movie.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
saying.
yeah, like a kind of like almost like
I don't mean. Well,
like
I don't
a
mean.
pay it forward style movie.
I don't mean
that
this to
makes
be
sense.
problematic, and I don't want the cancel mob to come
Pay it
after me. But
forward.
transgender people do be dropping their ice cream cones.
I mean, stereotypes exist for a reason.
Transgender people, you're on notice. Okay, cut it
Get
out.
a dish and a spoon, okay? Grow up. There's no change without change. Okay?
Yes. Okay,
It's
moving on.
change, Sixth Sense. Hey, Jackie. And then as well, I want to say the Seventh Sense could also be slapstick.
Yeah, Dan, I
A
was
sense
wondering
of
if you were
slapstick.
going to write a movie, what would your seventh sense be?
The Seventh Sense. This time it's slapstick, and I'm not talking about that Kurt Vonnegut book. I'm talking about the timeless art that dates back to such things as commedia dell'arte, carried on to the grand silent film traditions of artists like Chester Conklin and Charles Chaplin, even into such sound films as the Marx Brothers and Three Stooges. Although I admit Marx Brothers don't really have a lot of slapstick. It's more jokes, verbals.
Or sound.
Well, a lot of sound. They're all.
So you're
sound
saying
films.
Haley Joel
Well,
Osment?
there was a crank that
he's
played
walking
the
around.
noise.
How-
It was just like
I'm gonna
it was
send
like,
you some
beep, beep,
Wikipedia
beep, beep,
He's
articles.
walking around in a crowded subway.
Curly Joel Osment.
And his seventh sense is going off. Bing bong, and he's like, I'm sensing something goofy afoot. And then he looks over and he does like a That's So Raven style like vision.
That's So
where
Raven is way
he
after my
sees-
time. I'm a lot older than you.
He sees the guys on the subway doing like a slip and fall or jumping off a train track.
No, I like where you're going with
pushing
it.
a lady onto the train tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a cane and a cigar.
You're coming at it from sort of like women's perspective of writing, but what I would do is like, okay, scene 1, exterior day, city sidewalk, and we see Curly Joe Osment walking, and he's eating a banana, and he's done with the banana. He throws a banana peel over his shoulder, and he doesn't see that it landed right where his foot's going to step, and then he steps on it, and he slips, and he falls backwards on his ass. His bowler hat falls off, and he swings his bamboo cane around wildly.
And what is the sense?
He did slapstick.
He knew when
So
to
he
do
just
it.
does it.
yeah.
Oh,
I
he
think
knows
a big
when
thing
to
is knowing like timing is kind of everything with
Right.
comedy. So like if there's like if someone just
Oh,
announced
so
a
it's like a
death or like a
comedic
terrorist attack,
timing
you don't want to
type
do
thing.
like anything with a cane or a cigar.
What about
or
a
like
terrorist
a
attack?
striped vest
Okay.
or tap shoes.
Moving on.
Well, those are both really good options.
Well, all the great silent
But-
film clowns wore tap shoes. Which didn't show up on camera, but you could tell, sort of.
The truth is that The Seventh Sense, starring Haley Joel Osment, will be an OnlyFans exclusive premiere. And The Seventh Sense is he could smell if you jacked that day.
Oh, no!
So he's just every girl.
So he knows. And when you're thinking like, fuck, do people know? He definitely knows. And when you're like, it's white out, he's like, it's not white out.
Can I ask you
Not
genuinely?
Dungeness crab.
Jackie, no pun intended.
Yes, we can tell.
Dungeness crab. I was at a crab boil. I was at Long John Silver's. Okay. I was not J.O. to Pam Anderson.
Happy birthday, Haley Joel Osment.
Happy birthday. That's a wonderful segment. And I do love thinking about different scents.
I know. I never really thought about it. Color? Because
Yeah.
there's some people are see black
The
and
scent
white.
of color.
The scent of a color.
Yeah.
Hoorah!
Guys, update. I think my rosacea's getting a little better.
That's wonderful. Did you switch ointments or anything? Or
I've been doing creams, ointments. I got one called Roach Pussy. I've been doing
Okay.
serums.
What?
Currently, I'm purging, they call it. So I have
Oh.
terrible acne. I've been
Nice.
washing my face twice a day and doing lots of different moisturizers and serums. And now my skin is worse than it's ever been.
are you like exfoliating a lot?
No, I do not exfoliate.
Do they say not to?
I mean, you can do like a chemical exfoliator. Like I have a toner that is technically an exfoliator, but I don't do anything with like just crushed up stuff in it.
I had just I've recently started, and obviously I do not have rosacea.
No.
But I have recently started just using a washcloth and kind of digging at my face while I put my face wash on.
Yeah.
I got like a whole new layer of skin, baby. I look like a little kid. I look like a little baby.
So you're saying this is the first time you've ever used a washcloth?
On my
This
face.
is new for you?
No, on my
White
face.
people don't.
And,
And-
yes, also white people don't do that. I don't. I mean,
I think it's I don't know, because I always used a washcloth, so I never got that. But I,
Washcloths are
into your
for
face?
something else. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
I have special ones for my face, actually.
and you said you had horse pussy. What were you saying a few minutes ago?
La Roche-Posay.
Oh,
You were
okay.
diagnosed
Roach
with that?
pussy. No, it's some cream you can get at Target.
That's why your gynecologist
it's
fired you?
like $25.
Oh, it's like a gel douche.
And I have so many zits. It's crazy.
And then I wanted to tell you guys real quick something that I knew about and I wanted to share with you guys, and it has to do with something
Jesus
I thought
Christ. Sorry. I thought
Did
you
you
were
know
about to
that there
proselytize.
was a silent film comedy performer? And yes, people, I know a lot about this kind of crap. Please,
How
God.
do you silent comedy?
Well, like that.
How do you tell a joke?
It's just that stuff with like the tap shoes and the cane.
It was sign language.
Silent tap shoe?
By
Oh,
the way,
sign
I was out
language.
with a
God,
friend of
sorry,
mine last
I'm
night.
so ableist.
And there was at this bar, there was this group of 3 deaf girls all sitting together signing. I was like, what the fuck? Deaf girls.
Should have bought him a drink.
Well, they shouldn't have been drinking in their
explain.
condition.
I don't understand.
Oh, I want to let you know there was actually a silent film comedy actor named Larry Seaman.
Thank
oh.
you.
Isn't that cool? Larry
How do you
Seaman.
spell it? How do you spell that?
C-U-M. No, L-A-I. Wait. L-A-I-R, new word.
Larry.
E, period.
Oh, speaking of,
C, letter C, hyphen, M-O-N.
I want to do the Wordle. Yesterday's Wordle pissed me off so fucking bad.
Oh, what? It was like Fincy or something?
Envoy.
Barely a word.
I had the E, I had the N, I had the O. I was like, ah. And then I went to bed. I forgot to finish
Oh,
it.
I finished it.
What'd you put on Invot?
I don't know. I don't know what I
Enron?
had, but it was
Enron?
pissing me off.
Theo Vaughn?
Oh, also the connections. They were all like Beatrix songs. It was like Mugwump, Mushroom.
My wife showed me that. Pissed me off. I thought they were trying to do like a Super Mario thing.
Me too.
Yeah.
It was like pipe, mushroom, coin.
Luigi, yeah.
Did you guys see the
Okay.
video of Logan Paul floating a blackface sketch idea to Theo Vaughn?
Yeah, that's gonna be really
I
good.
heard about it, yeah.
That's gonna be awesome. Like finally, just someone has to do it once,
So, yeah.
and then it won't be an issue anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's called an icebreaker.
It's just who's gonna be, and that's the perfect guy to do it.
It's just always gone the one way through all of
Yeah.
American entertainment history.
And that's not equal. That's not fair.
No, exactly. It's, you know what it is, Jackie? You were the first person to turn me onto this term. It's reverse racism is what it is.
Okay, we got
That one time we were at
mole,
man.
olives,
Coming to you
mole.
from
Oh, I showed that song to a bunch of people at my last job, and they loved it.
And that's why you are no longer working there.
I know I don't work there anymore. Okay, we've got holes, mole, ball, hoedown,
Hey folks, welcome back. I'm going to attempt to cover a
Claim,
Brad Paisley tune
steak.
featuring LL Cool J.
No.
Right now, it's really controversial, and I don't understand
Right
why.
now.
I think my
What year was it?
The message of
12 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
the song is that there are cultural differences that have to be
Jackie,
addressed,
keep listing words.
whether we address them in song.
Olives, mallet,
Got a capo on the
timer,
first fret. Everyone hates this game. We're going to move on to
all.
patreon.com/HBDPOD. Please join the Patreon because
Because
we don't have to want to take any more sponsor money. And I do actually have one more advertisement to read to
nice.
play us out. And then we'll
Play me
we'll
out. What
swing
does
on
that mean?
over.
And the last thing I wanted to say
Yeah.
was
play
this
us
comes
out.
out Tuesday, so happy Power Plant Day and Bridge Day.
and Bridge Day. Did you see?
Very
I put
good.
up the bridge for Bridge Day.
Bridge for Bridge
Yeah, all
Day.
the listeners could see
And
that,
open
Jackie.
the fucking Mackinac Strait, all right? I'm tired of all of these. Oh, there's falling ice. My family
Open the
was
fucking
stuck
bridge.
That's true. My
in
sister was
Alpena for weeks.
Alpinas.
All right.
My sister was trying to get up here for Easter, and she couldn't come
thanks.
because ISIS has closed the Straits of Mackinac.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
And I want to chime in and say I think this one I was planning on having out on Wednesday, not Tuesday. So we're going to miss Power Plant.
Wednesday?
Yeah,
There
'cause-
isn't going to be a Wednesday.
I hope
my
everyone
guy.
had a lovely Bridge Day, and if anything in this episode doesn't age well, listen to it in a
I'm
year
just
from
a
when it comes out.
Yeah, and I know that that's a
girl.
concern about aging well, and that's why I like to do classic things like describing Haley Joe Osment slipping on a banana peel. That's timeless
I'm
humor
aging
that will
very
never.
poorly.
You're
I don't know
aging.
if you
You
guys
look
have noticed.
more beautiful every day I see you. Well, next stuff is we don't want to look at that, Jackie, because
Don't look at my neck.
and we do have one more message from our sponsors. I don't know how, but this one has been sitting in the inbox for quite a while, so I apologize for not getting this one in a more timely manner. But I figured that we
What's
might.
a wicket?
It's in cricket.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the wiffle ball bat that you use in cricket.
Yeah. to get
okay.
to launch it through the thicket. And you lick it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Ball, mallet, wicket,
up.
steak. Is that croquet?
Oh, it's croquette? Or
It's
a croquette
not.
is
I
like
got
a little
tricked.
pastry of meat.
Are you still doing a game where you just list a series of words?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I'm trying so hard to pay attention today because I'm
Evite,
host.
claim, hoedown, holes, concern, share. Oh, share and steak.
All right, the new Beatrix album track list. Just
Mole, timer, wicket,
slump,
carouser,
goof,
ball.
epoxy.
This is like when we were listing swear
booger,
words.
pussy.
Boogers, snot, headache, cavities, earwax.
All right, I'll do
Hey,
this. Right
George
here.
Carlin got arrested for that, or he went on stage at Food Fest and listed every swear word.
Mm-hmm.
There must be 100 swear words in the world. I'm going to say them all. Swears A to Z. So this one, I'm sorry, this ad was submitted months ago. I somehow missed it. I'm on the computer a lot, but even I miss things every now and then. So let me just close this out with this. Coming this Wednesday, September 10th, to Utah Valley University. It's an outdoor campus debate event that will blow you away. Turning Point USA presents Charlie Kirk on the American Comeback Tour.
You're going to jail.
When it comes to debates, Charlie Kirk is a straight shooter who can go neck and neck against any arguments fired at him.
You can't say that.
If you dare to debate the master himself, you'd better be prepared with a list of bullet points, because Charlie Kirk is one man who doesn't take the constant sniping from the woke left lying down. Show up early and get a spot right up close to that stage, otherwise your only shot at watching this event might be from a nearby rooftop. Rifle through your wallet and grab some cash to grab your ticket to this afternoon of full-throated free speech that is sure to go out with a bang!
And that you said that event already happened?
Yeah,
I
but
heard that the guy's bullet didn't match the gun or whatever.
didn't.
So what's that all about?
Oh, you can use any bullet.
Oh.
A bullet's a bullet. Any gunsmith will tell you that.
But it's because what happens is the gun has like a little explosion. It'll launch anything. You can put like a potato in there.
Yeah, which I have done also.
Yeah, you
Potato
can do
gun.
that. Oh, do we have to say thank you for listening to the Happy Birthday podcast?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for
Do
listening
that.
to the broadcast.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you guys do it because I'm not even a host on this one.
I'm Happy Birthday, Paul, and it's been great chilling with
My
y'all.
cat's being bad. Happy birthday, Paul. Happy birthday, Dan. Who is your guy? You didn't have a guy. Josh, who is your guy? Haley Joel Osment.
Haley Joel
and then also
Osment.
you can
Brown
find us on
Samples or whatever
Spotify,
his name was.
Instagram. This is coming out Wednesday, so the world may not exist by then, but if it does, you can find us on your Peloton app. If you're like, hey, that shit was crazy, I need to start working out. Go on Peloton, pull up the Happy Birthday podcast. Go over to follow us over to the Patreon where you can pay $1 to hear what we have to say about Charlie Kirk's neck.
And Dan will run alongside you as you run on your Peloton.
And I'm gonna
machine.
finish this fucking.
I'll watch you work
Wordle.
out.
Well, if you catch another big fish like that, weighs over 22 pounds, what are you going to do with it?
I'm gonna have my picture took every time I can get to Kodak and frame him. I didn't know how to record.
Jenna, you like to fish a lot, don't you?
Well, I've let work has hindered my fishing last 2 years. It never done it before then, but it has for the last 2 years. But it ain't gonna hinder it so much from now on, for I'm gonna do a bunch of fishing.